thank some of the sponsors who helped to put the poetry stage on this year. Killer Burger, Barnes & Noble, Hot Mama's Wings, Mezza Luna, Lane Forest Products, Full City Coffee, Paulette Schreiner for Danny Jacobs, Trader Joe's, Bijou Metro. The Bijou Metro theaters were so cool that they, in exchange for being one of our sponsors, they took our ad and put it up on their movie screens before their movies played. So that was pretty cool. And then a lot of our other sponsors contributed prizes for our raffle in support of OSLP, the arts and culture program that brings arts and culture to disabled people in our community. So it's a really good cause. If you want to enter our raffle, any donation will enter you in the raffle. And you don't have to be present to win. Just fill out the form completely and you'll be notified if you win something. There's some great prizes over there. The prize list is right there. So join us and put something in the raffle bin and help a good cause, okay? All right. Our next reader is Nicole Taylor. Let me tell you a little bit about Nicole. Nicole Taylor lives in Eugene, Oregon, and currently has no MFAs, but many hopeful projects, a varieties of styles and a wide variety of subjects. She is an artist, a hiker, a poetry note taker, a sketcher, a volunteer, and a dancer, formerly in Salem's Danceability Group. She's been published in Abraham Lincoln Magazine and West Wind Review, both through Southern Oregon University, Clackamas Literary Review, Clackamas Community College, Cirque Journal. She has won bookstore gift certificates, workshops, scholarships, a small online beatnik contest, and respect from many Oregon poets, and that is true. She has poems listed on Facebook.com and at OregonPoeticVoices.org. A collection of Oregon poets with written and audio poetry available online through Lewis and Clark College in Portland. And a shorter bio, I asked all my readers to submit like a 2-sentence bio just for fun. And Nicole writes, Nicole Taylor lives in Eugene, Oregon, and currently has no MFAs, and is an artist, a tabby cat lover, a hiker, a poetry note taker, a sketcher, a volunteer, and a former dancer in Salem's Danceability Group. Please welcome Nicole Taylor.
Analogies. The Twister game has trouble plans reaching out. A tether ball game as returning to this little city tethering out, tall firs, cedars across the parking lot, in a solo dance, the utility wires at the edge of the parking lot, in a solo dance. Our dance teacher Maxine asked us to work on a solo dance. There's also the noisy crows on a wire as crying, noisy children, resting blackbirds waiting on a wire for a prom, dodgeball of popping corn against neighboring walls or doors, cracking, unlocking sounds of my arthritic shoulder, and an emotional seesaw life, a speedy merry-go-round life. Jump in. Buckets, containers, and packs. 2 or 3 dozen homeless sit in the far corner, the raised brick corner. I sit at across from them, pleasant but sad at their situation. A young guy with an acoustic guitar, a flesh-colored guitar. An older guy in a blue bandana strums and sings. Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind carries through the plaza. A youngish lady on rollerblades sits on the red cement border and strums. A lady dances wildly. A person in dirty rags, patriotic rags. Others twirl a baton or dance a tune. The Borimex stand food cart is now closed after I ate my lunch there. Closed for their lunch, styrofoam discarded. A handmade cloth food not bombs sign written on large marker spread across 2 trees, 2 aspens. A tall road bike appears, strolls toward us, 2 djembes and several bungees, cheerful, hopeful signs on cardboard. Broke bus, blessed Eugene, peace Eugene, hug your neighbors. Reloading onto 3 carts, reloading buckets, jugs of food and drinks, green salad, red lasagna, white bread, water and juices. A small white dog waits and talks, barks. The owners eat banana bread, eating at Kankisi statue, one of the original vagabonds. I watch their gray dreads and yellow pegs, teeth. I watch this while watching goth teens, cops, corporates, etc. pass through this plaza. Some days a sedan will pass by in traffic and ask this older couple on the red bike, "You know Cindy?" They nod a no after the repeated question. Another sedan or other vehicle will stop and give a fruit pie to the young guys gathered. The middle-aged lady in gray on a blue day screams out requests for the local street newspaper, the Oregon Vagabond. Their plain air office sits behind all this. I leave soon with my bags. I sit at the Kankisi statue across from them, pleasant but sad at their situation. Pirate night at the Space Pub. Friends call him Awesome Austin, and his hair poem about his brain and toy as a toy prize, and it is an awesome tale. Tip or Die reads the jar on the bar. Brutus stickers on the cannonball. Bartender Mo is turning. Bondage on my brain reads another poet, another freeing soul, not a stealer of words, stories. Angst, not anger to a person. Why do we get so offended by these words or the middle finger? Ashley reads a great tale poem. Instigate the ones I hate, reads young Nick. Candace reads Dead Men Tell No Tales in her pale dress, reminding me of the illustrated man, a heavily tattooed man. Her guy Mo sings Fertile Floozy, Sea Hag Wench, Row, row your boat, matey, reads Rich with his pirate R style. Time to leave soon, but the stickers near me read Never Sleep, Almost Friday, but it's Monday, Breaking Death, Gladiators Eat Fire, no gladiators or fire eaters here. Dumb free, liberty for all, and no moral codes on stickers. Meditating. I'm sitting meditating at the Coffee House Cafe. Sitting and meditating on these amorphous skulls, screaming words, logic, buying skills, words, and these amorphous, colorful explosions. A lady sleeps near a painting of a gun, and below this image are skulls of exploding color. I'm meditating on screaming skulls and thoughts of a nagging mother sometimes. And if my friend sees color in her days. Ruminations from a dance trip, a dance vacation. Branches, limbs of river, folding Rubik's snakes of meadow lots, parking lots, quiet farming or residential lots, passing, mighty Lake Michigan, towers of metal triumph. The gamers on the bus. Have you played Left 4 Dead? He asked his bus seat neighbor, raising his arms and hands excitedly. Red, open mouth and skin hoodie, tired face and eyes but wildly moving. He leans in, exclaims, "Dude, the online version is best," and explains his favorite characters, tricks, and levels. This tired young man leans in closer and asks, "Have you played the Wrath?" "Awesome, man." If Zoe Cat were human, she would be beguiling by her pearly laugh and graceful movements. You would be privileged to be in her beauty. The flick of her hair or earrings would be appealing. She would be hounded by fatuous men and women. Both men and women, all orientations would want her. She would wear enticing perfume and have a pearly laugh and discordant singing to punk rock or funk music and dance between the lines. Little pink houses. I'm not using a ruler. I might as well take a photograph. The lady directly across paints the bright pink forested house with golden acrylics and tells me this. I hate painting houses. I like still lifes, and she tells me this a few times. This is what older women do, I think. Learn to paint scenery one topped with whitish hair and straw hat, painting with thinning watercolors. They paint with vistas and vineyards, traveling in the valley on Wednesdays. Today they sat near the new cinema and across from the city's freight office, the Independent Depot. Here's it. Thank you. Ordinances. This space is fighting noise ordinances and a $301 fine every fine night. This place opened near Oregon's birthday 2 years ago with bands and comedians traveling near and far. This night, the local band Outback Purge open mic night. We heard Working Hero for these working class and some looking for work. One David reads a poem to be noticed. "Look me over," said the stone. Nick reads Buddy Wakeful poems of working life from young Nick's great memory. Austin sings Freshwater Pirates. Mo breaks from his bartending to his bass in his songs of angst. Avert your gaze, avert your gaze. He yells in an officer's voice, and I've got the greatest grades, he says. He sings an ode to a horse of one possible early young Jesus story of He's a story of rights and ordinances for these once mellow crowd, as these are not mellow songs. And Hannah and others watch a cop car and waiting. Then Hannah and others return inside and read texts and text messages and seem so insular. And Wes seems annoyed at our bartender and wanders out and in and out. Soon Mo closes bar a little early, and a bite can chat with one guy, and arriving home late. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nicole Taylor. Let's give her another round of applause. Ellen, don't leave yet. Stay for a couple more.
I never got to see everything.
Okay, all right.